So after 2 years and a bit, I have reached the number that I projected as the final point in this series, meditation number 100, only to realize that it's just the starting point for further exploration. I say this because after looking back over the previous 99 talks, I have discovered the following facts. 72 of them were devoted to male artists, 17 to female artists, and a mere 11 to artists from minorities, from the standpoint of the country I live in, which is currently the USA. The ratio of dead to living artists is a little more even, 60 dead to 39 living, but I'm faced with the plain reality that despite my being wholly progressive in my views and believing that I at least try to address my cultural biases, I clearly have some work to do. Under different circumstances, it might seem artificial to seek out more living female artists of color, but for future talks in this series, it can't do any harm to use this at least as a reason to be more broad in my searches, if only to make more discoveries. And I can't think of a better artist to begin again with than Shinique Smith, who lives in Brooklyn. She makes collage constructions that look like textured paintings and paintings that look like wild combinations of flat graffiti, collage, and sculpture. There are echoes of abstract expressionism and the bright colors and patterns of African textiles, but all filtered through a joyful explosion of billowing forms and expressive squiggles. It's a style that is open to quotations of fragmented objects, pieces of photos, drawings, but that gathers them into a perfectly controlled abstract space. I don't know whether they are specifically African American or female, unless you're speaking very broadly and you say that bright fabrics always equates with being black and flowing forms always equates with femininity. Maybe that's something I just need to find out. In the meanwhile, I'm just very glad that I've taken this occasion to discover Shinique Smith's unique work.